Have you ever wondered what trails you leave behind when you browse your favorite social networking sites? This is what we call your digital footprint. In the digital age we live in, almost every action we take online, from liking a friend's post to making a purchase, leaves a trail. These seemingly insignificant actions can paint a detailed picture of who we are. Our interests, behaviors, and even our location can be deduced from this data. This is the essence of digital footprinting. Now, the prevalence of digital footprinting isn't necessarily a bad thing. It can help businesses tailor their services to our needs, making our online experience more personalized and engaging. However, it's not without its risks. In the wrong hands, this information can be misused, exposing us to potential threats like identity theft and cyberstalking. Remember, every click, every like, every share is a piece of the puzzle that is you. It's a digital scavenger hunt where your information is the treasure. Now, let's dive into the world of social networking sites and see how footprinting works there. Imagine the internet as an enormous city, and social networking sites as its bustling marketplaces. Every time you visit, you engage with numerous stalls, leaving behind a trail of transactions. This trail, or your digital footprint, reveals a lot about your habits and preferences. These marketplaces like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and numerous others are treasure troves for footprinting. Every post you like, every photo you share, every comment you make, and every profile you follow leaves behind a digital footprint. Even the smallest of interactions, such as the duration of your site visit, can offer a peek into your online behavior. But how is this data collected? Various tools and techniques are employed to gather this information. Automated scripts known as bots can crawl through public profiles, scraping data and building a digital profile. Other techniques include social engineering, where an attacker manipulates you into revealing confidential information, or phishing, where fake websites or emails are used to trick you into providing sensitive data. What's alarming is that these footprints can be used for malicious purposes. Cybercriminals can use this data to impersonate you, gaining access to your personal and financial information. They can also use it to launch targeted attacks, exploiting your known vulnerabilities. In more sinister cases, these digital breadcrumbs might be used to stalk or harass individuals. However, it's not just cybercriminals who are interested in your digital footprints. Companies and advertisers also use this data to build consumer profiles and target you with personalized ads. Your data can also be sold on the dark web, where anyone with the right tools and intent can purchase it. Remember, the internet never forgets. Once your data is out there, it's nearly impossible to erase. Every interaction you have on social networking sites contributes to your digital footprint, painting a picture of who you are online. The digital breadcrumbs you drop on these sites might lead someone straight to your doorstep. Wondering how seemingly innocent information can pose a threat? Let's find out. In our interconnected world, the digital breadcrumbs you leave behind may seem insignificant. A like here, a comment there, a shared post every now and then. But when pieced together, these seemingly harmless actions can paint a vivid picture of your digital identity. This is where footprinting comes into play. Consider a simple scenario. You've been posting about your recent travels on your favorite social network. You've even checked in at various locations, shared photos, and tagged friends. To you, it's just a way of sharing your experiences. However, to a skilled footprinter, this information is a treasure trove. Let's say a malicious entity is trying to steal your identity. They could gather information from your posts like your frequent locations, favorite restaurant, or even your pet's name. All this information can be used to answer security questions or to convincingly impersonate you. Or imagine a targeted attack. Cybercriminals might use your post to understand your habits, your routines. If they know you're away from home, they might plan a physical break-in or a cyber attack, anticipating less resistance. Privacy invasion is another concern. You might think you're just sharing with friends, but your information can be accessed by others. A footprinter could use this to understand your political views, your interests, even your relationships. This information can be used for anything from targeted advertising to blackmail. The power of aggregated information is immense, It's not about a single post or a single piece of information. It's about the collective data, the bigger picture that emerges when all these pieces are assembled together. And while this can be used for good, it can also be exploited. The internet is a vast, interconnected web. Every action you take, every interaction you have, leaves a mark. And these marks, these footprints, can reveal more about you than you might realize. So remember, your likes, shares, and comments could be the keys to your digital kingdom. What if you could browse your favorite sites without leaving a trace? Is it even possible? Well, the answer is a resounding yes, and we're here to show you how. In the world of cybersecurity, minimizing your digital footprint is akin to a game of hide and seek. It's all about making yourself less visible to those who might be looking. There are several practical steps you can take to achieve this. Firstly, pay close attention to your privacy settings. Most websites and social media platforms offer a range of privacy options, allowing you to control who sees your information and what data is collected about you. Make it a habit to review these settings regularly and adjust them to meet your comfort level. Secondly, be mindful of the information you share online. The less data you put out there, the smaller your digital footprint becomes. This includes seemingly harmless details like your favorite coffee shop or your pet's name. Remember, every piece of information could potentially be used by someone with malicious intent. Another effective strategy is using secure networks. Public Wi-Fi is convenient, but it's also a breeding ground for hackers. Whenever possible, use a secure private network. If you must use public Wi-Fi, consider using a virtual private network, or VPN, which can provide an extra layer of protection. Deleting old accounts is another good practice. Each account you have is a piece of your digital footprint. By eliminating unused or unnecessary accounts, you're effectively erasing those footprints. Lastly, consider using privacy-focused browsers and search engines. These tools are designed to limit tracking and data collection, helping you maintain a lower profile online. Every step you take in this journey towards a smaller digital footprint is a step towards greater online safety. It's about taking control and making conscious, informed decisions about your digital life. Remember, in the digital world, every step you take leaves a mark. So make sure the marks you leave are the ones you choose.